Hello, Kelly. Here is your sewer scope from today's inspection. That's me in the basement, just kind of giving you a little orientation, starting this process. We dropped down right into PVC. So this obviously was an add-on since the house was constructed, right? Back in the day, they didn't have PVC or didn't use it for sewer lines. So at some point, they upgraded at least this initial about 29 feet of pipe. Connections look good. All the joints look to be primed and glued properly. And here's our quick transition to cast iron. Use the water as your navigation point for where the bottom of the pipe is. My camera head doesn't self-level, so wherever the water is, obviously that's the bottom of the pipe. Typical, I mean, there's a little bit of corrosion in the pipe, not much. I would expect, or would have expected more. The white staining is cleaning stuff. Now we transition to clay pipe. Typical, a lot of times in homes in Minnesota, we start out with cast iron, and then shortly after we transition past the foundation of the house, we switch over to clay pipe. So that's kind of what happened here, other than the addition of the PVC that was added. You can see some root growth, little tendrils coming off, like right there. Runners, longer strands, roots that kind of go out along the pipe. Not big root intrusion, a little bit right there, nothing terrible. The only unknown, like we talked about today, is how quickly the roots are going to grow back. This is a relatively large offset, right? So there's a lip at the bottom of the pipe. I can't kind of bash my way over it. The solution is going to be me turning some water on. You can see the root growth coming in right there. It's not uncommon to have offsets like this in clay pipe sections. It's fairly commonplace. The question is whether or not it's, or how severe it is, and if there is big separation, which I'm not seeing that here. Although, again, if you look at the top of your screen, you'll see some root growth right there. Back to what I was saying was, since we don't know the history of the pipe, you just basically have to do a revisit on the pipe in a relatively short period of time. I would say 18 months to 2 years. Run a camera through it again and just see what things are looking like. So I'm turning some water on to see if I can't surf my way over the top of that lip. Eventually I'm successful. Not enough water coming right now for me to be able to do it, so give it a second. I'm going to turn the water on even more aggressively, and that'll give me enough float, air quote float, to be able to jump over it. So returning to the pipe to see what the growth rate is, how quickly the roots propagate back into the pipe is, just kind of par for the course when it comes to clay sections in a sewer line. Hang in there just a minute and I'll be over the top of this. There we go. So the mist or the fogginess obviously is going to be from warm water or hot water that's coming through the pipe right now. Eventually I'll turn the water off. Beyond that lip and a minimal amount of root growth, I would say that the clay sections are in good shape. I would say probably the same for the cast iron and obviously for the PVC. the other benefit of running water is you can see the functional drainage in the pipe, how well things flow through. So we're not holding water anywhere. There's no backups or anything like that. And here we are right at the city connection. Again, you got to kind of crook your head to see where the bottom of the pipe actually is. But there we go. So roughly 121 feet to the city connection. All in all, everything looks good. Please read through the written report for my recommendations. And don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm always happy to be a resource. If you want to keep watching, I keep the camera rolling as I pull back. You're more than welcome to watch the return journey.